is Corbin Zimmer. I'm 28 years old from San Diego, California. Currently I live in Arizona. This is my first show. I got a lot of plans of doing more shows in the future. Let's see, right now I'm a personal trainer. I train mostly functional training, but all types of different training, corrective exercise, weight loss. I got a wife and two kids, and then one on the way right now, a baby on the way in January. Yeah, and yeah, man, I'm just excited about the future, ready to keep going with these shows. I got a little taste of it today, and ready to bring it for the next one in November.
What made you start competing?
What made me start competing was, well, I have a passion for fitness and for training. I never really wanted to, or had a desire to really compete until basically just to do it, to see what it was about, to kind of network with people, and from there, like, I got a little taste of it, and I like it, so I'm gonna keep going with it.
Was there any people along the way that encouraged you, or athletes that you looked up to that you strive to like emulate and be like?
All the time. I mean, people in my own life, my dad encouraged me a lot growing up, and then just seeing him, and he wasn't a bodybuilder or anything, but always very active into fitness and keeping himself healthy and everything. So I had that early on growing up, and then I believe that those kind of values kind of got instilled in me, and then I just used them later on. I had some rough times in my teenage years and early 20s where I was put in places where I had nothing to do but work out. So therefore that kind of really built my love, my passion, and it taught me how to pretty much be able to overcome what I'm going through at the time in order to get something positive out of it, you know what I mean? To turn a negative into a positive, and that's what I've really done with my life, and now I'm going full speed ahead, you know?
Yeah, now when it comes to your training program, getting ready for contest prep, what did you find that worked for you, and what would you possibly tweak in the future?
Tweak in the future? Okay, so what worked for me, this is the first time I've ever done an actual clean eating prep. Okay, I've done other diets where basically, like, if it fits your macros, pretty much just anything goes. But for this one, it really worked for me just eating more whole, nutritious foods. As simple as that sounds, but it really works. For the next show, maybe a little more cardio towards the end, lean out a little more. Definitely gonna bring a harder physique. Work on my posing a little bit, and that's about it.
How do you feel you would fit in with a house with 9 other people getting ready for a contest? You know, there's a lot of different personalities.
Yeah,
what would be like your personality type in a house like that?
Personality type? Well, I can't really call it because I don't know the other types of personalities, but for me, I've had to live with other people where we didn't necessarily maybe get along, or we might not have hung out together outside, but since we had to live with each other, we had to kind of find common grounds.
Would you be like a leader? Would you be kind of like more the quiet guy, just so, you know, to not step on anybody's toes? A bully? You know?
Definitely not a bully. I'd probably say more a leader, but not stepping on people's toes, if that makes sense. You know what I mean? I'm not trying to really, I'm not a drama queen, but at the same time, I'll stand up for what I believe in.
Are there any pros, even bodybuilders or men's physique, that you kind of look up to or that inspire you?
Arnold, man. Arnold. All day long, Arnold. Since a little kid, since, you know, the action movies and Terminator, and then just Arnold and Jean-Claude Van Damme were my little role models as a youth, you know?
Now, you have a lot of art. It looks really good.
Yeah.
It's very, a lot of times when people have art, find very meaningful. Tell how many pieces of art do you have, and how long was it from the first one to the most recent one, or are you going to get more?
Well, first of all, my next tattoo that I'm getting actually tomorrow is of Arnold. Yeah, I'm gonna get him in one of his classic poses, having a really good artist do it, so it's gonna come out really good. And but as far as other artwork goes, I started getting tattooed at about 17 years old. It started with getting just my neighborhood on me and different different things that the lifestyle was living at the time brought on. Then I went to prison and got more tattoos there. They all have different meanings. I have family members on me, portraits of family members. I have my kids on me. I have friends who have passed away. I have my area, and all that, and then also I have just artwork that I just thought was beautiful artwork that I wanted to put on my body. So a little bit different is.
Well, I have an appreciation for your story, and what would you say to somebody out there who is thinking about coming into the light? I call this industry the light.
Yeah, for sure.
It's so opposite of where we came from.
Exactly.
Right? What would you say to somebody out there who's thinking about competing? We see people all the time that have the body, but they have maybe a stigma attached to bodybuilding or physique. And you know what I'm talking about. So
exactly.
What would you say to encourage those brothers out there and sisters?
I would say that basically just follow what you want to do. Don't let anybody else dictate how you live your life, and don't let your surroundings bring you down. Because sometimes we're not in the best environment, and we don't have the best motivation or the best inspiration around us, but we can find it within. And that's what I did with working out and with fitness was I didn't have any external motivation. Like, for example, I didn't have, hold on 1 second, let me gather my thoughts up. It wasn't, I couldn't go out and I had to find it from within, okay? And that's what fitness did for me. All I could do at the time was push-ups and pull-ups. But I found that just with those tools, I was able to remove myself from my current situation, and it really changed my attitude, it built confidence in me, and that transferred over to every other aspect of my life. So that, it made me, go out, think outside the box and go out of my comfort zone a little more. And without that, I don't know where I would be today. This is the best thing that's ever happened to me. The road that I'm on now, I actually feel is right, and I'm not lost. Before I felt like I didn't, I was like, man, I know what I'm doing is not the best thing for me, but this is all I know at the time. You know what I mean? But so for those people that are maybe in that transition zone, I'd say, don't let others bring you down. Follow what you want to do, and good things will happen. Put one foot in front of the other, and the environment, and you'll get paid back.
Now you train clients, right?
Yes.
About how many clients you train right now?
Right now I have about 15 clients. Yeah.
Okay, what types of ranges of people?
So I have all different. So right now I'm in a commercial gym, and then I also train out of my house. So I have clients that are senior citizens that I work mostly with people that are trying to be more mobile and just maybe rehab. I work with people that have had hip replacements, knee replacements, and then I also work with young people that want to just look better and feel better. And so I work with a wide range of young to old, and then also male and female, different goals. But depending on, I develop a training program based on their goals and what they want, and then what they need as well. So
now, how does your family play into your training as far as schedule-wise, and having already 2 daughters and then one on the way?
Yeah.
I'm sure your spouse is supportive, right?
Very supportive.
But
yeah.
then, how do you balance it all?
So it actually helps me being a trainer because I can pick my own schedule. So I am able to be, in their lives a little more. So for example, instead of me working just a straight 9 to 5, where I'm not able to go to practices or to go to the school assembly, where the awards assembly or something like that, I'm able to kind of schedule around that. So I'm able to actually be more proactive in my kid's life, and I really like it. As far as and then it also transfers over into, like I said, it's you feed off other people's energy, and I believe energy is contagious. So when I come home and I'm full of energy, and I preach the fitness and everything, and my kids start getting involved. My little 1-year-old's doing push-ups on the ground with me and stuff, and it's awesome. So like I said, I feel like where I'm going is right. You know what I mean?
blessing.
Yeah.
Thank you for taking the time to sit down with us today.
Yeah,
We're
no
gonna
problem.
Go hit the floor, do a little pump,
For sure.
introduce to our other sponsors, and we look forward to seeing more of you in the future.
All right, definitely.
All right, brother.
Thank you.